Hewick's been up there all along. Envoalen's coming strongly at him on the near side. Hewick is headed now as Envoalen leads to the last, just about in front of Hewick, is coming back again on the far side. It's Hewick the far side, Envoalen back on the near side. Little between them. Great finish to the Ladbroke champion chase. Envoalen with the battling Hewick on the far side. Envoalen is back in the down line winners enclosure. Hewick was brave but finished second. Sherry Colum for 3, Visionarian 4, and Delta Work 5.
Now Jello is joining in, still 3 with a chance as they move towards the final fence in the BetMGM Holden Gold Cup. JPR1 picked up 2, 3 lengths ahead. Jello is giving chase. Sombreuil has nothing more to offer. JPR1 is staying on stoutly, defying top weight to lift the BetMGM Holden Gold Cup for John Romans, the Tizzards and Brendan Powell. Jello went down fighting. Sombreuil in third, then Scarface and Etalon.
Fourth. They've got one more fence to jump in the Charlie Hall. It's been a fine round of jumping from the Real Whacker, a velvety round of jumping, another sound leap at the last. He leads by 4 over Brave Man's Game and Sam Brown, and driven out towards the line, the Real Whacker. The prize is going to stay in Yorkshire, as for Patrick Neville and Brian Hughes, the Real Whacker wins the Charlie Hall. Brave Man's Game is second, Sam Brown was third, hanging
lead. He found a couple of lengths over Let's Go Champ. Back in third is Garlaw, then Fugitive over the final fence. A super leap there from Il Redoto. He's clear now by 6 to 7 lengths to Let's Go Champ and Garlaw. They're battling out second and third, but it's Il Redoto who's twice run well in this race before. He's tying up a bit out in front. Will he make it third time lucky? And he'll take the Paddy Power Gold Cup. Il Redoto, the winner from Garlaw in second. Let's Go Champ back in third. Madara and Nevanera fourth.
Clear second is Faster Slow, then Factifile and Spillans Tar. Big jump by Galopin des Champs. In between the final 2 fences, Galopin des Champs from Faster Slow. Factifile runs on in between them. On the outside is Spillans Tar. Coming to the final fence, Galopin des Champs challenged by stable companion Factifile. On the outside is Spillans Tar. Up towards the finish, it's Factifile and Spillans Tar getting the better of the established. Factifile has won the John Durkin by a nick to Spillans Tar. What a result for JP McManus. Galopin des Champs third and Faster Slow fourth.
Prize. There's one to jump in the Betfair Choice chase, and it's Grey Dawning from Royal Pagaille. Grey Dawning going on. Here's the last. In close, Bunny hops it. He lands 2 lengths clear. Royal Pagaille is rallying bravely under pressure. 150 yards to go, and Royal Pagaille is back in front. Grey Dawning having another crack at him, but it's Royal Pagaille coming home the stronger. 12 months on in the Betfair Chase. The result is the same. Royal Pagaille, supreme and gutsy, beats Grey Dawning. Brave Man's Game back in third. Gold Tweets in fourth.
May had found a 50 leads, lengthens his stride in between the final 2 fences, and it's found a 50 and Jack Kennedy. Over the final fence from Solness, who's tried to renew its effort, and then Senecia up inside the final 100 yards, found a 50s all out from Solness, found a 50, well, lasted out in the Fortria from Solness and Senecia. Good day gets better for Jack Kennedy and Gordon Elliott.
Closer, that was 2 from the end. Unexpected Party, last of the 4. John Bond now shaken up. Edward Stone tries to get to him. Boot Hill over in third. It's John Bond, he's all out on the landing side. Edward Stone and Boot Hill are trying very hard in behind. John Bond by a length or so. Boot Hill and Edward Stone are snapping away. It's John Bond, no, it's John Bond Schlitter Chase. He's won it again. John Bond from Boot Hill, Edward Stone in third. Then came Unexpected Party.
Grey jacket nearest to us, General on Chef. In the centre, the grey is Can Do Kid. The beige jacket is Broadway Boy. These 3 have got the Coral Gold Cup between them. Last fence, Can Do Kid just in front in the blue jacket. Nearest to us, General on Chef. Broadway Boy trying to rally back into it. Can Do Kid and Harry Cobden have the lead. 100 yards to go. Broadway Boy in second. Sam Tristan Davis is chasing him hard as they race up towards the line. But it's Can Do Kid who won the Coral Gold Cup. Broadway Boy in second. Victorino really got going late to finish third. Then General on Chef and Henry's Friend.
By 4 lengths, to Quilixios in second place. Here's the last for John Bond. He jumps it well. Quilixios in second, JPR1 back in third. It's John Bond. He's got his favourite hill to climb. He's out in front by 5 lengths to Quilixios, and John Bond is going to win this race again. A 4th success of the race for Nicky Henderson, and a 3rd for Nico de Boinville. John Bond wins the Betfair Teagle Creek in great style. Quilixios ran well in second. 3rd, JPR1. And last of 4 to get round was Solness.
Ginny's Destiny, but they can't get near Jello, who's still hard on the steel. At the last, it's Jello, steadied up and over, and is still 8 clear. Ginny's Destiny and Protectorat are fighting 2nd and 3rd, but Jello is cruising clear. Deutsch Motionless is going to be a most impressive winner of the Truster Trader Peterborough Chase. Jello absolutely bolted up. Never pressured up the home straight. Super impressive. To beat Protectorat in 2nd, Ginny's Destiny will finish in 3rd.
Gone away from in 3rd place, Dino Blue, and then Appreciated. An Argument hasn't put it to bed yet. On the far side, Banbridge. An Argument over the last. Banbridge has lost Mitchie Deegan, simplifying the task for dual winner An Argument, who's making up for lost time as he wins his 3rd Hilly for Paul Town, and then Willie Mullins. Dino Blue 2nd, Appreciated 3rd, 4th Blue Lord of Willie Mullins domination. The Bangor Doyle next, beat 1 home, Hunter Jean.
Away from it, the quicker from Madara. Fugitive now moving off in pursuit. Here's the final fence coming up. Gemeron and Madara, they were in the air as one. They settled down to fight it out up the hill. Fugitive is back in 3rd. Madara got up sides, hasn't got past. Gemeron is digging in. It's another Super Saturday for Venetia Williams and Charlie Deutsch. Gemeron wins the Night Timber December Gold Cup over Madara. Back in 3rd was Fugitive, and in 4th, Guard Your Dreams.
So they come towards the elbow. Brighter Days Ahead from the 2nd running. Daddy Longlegs. King of Kingsfield is trying to get into it on the outside, heading towards the 2nd last. Brighter Days Ahead is over. Daddy Longlegs is on the inside. King of Kingsfield is staying on powerfully on the outside as they race towards the final flight. Brighter Days Ahead. King of Kingsfield the near side, to the last they go. Brighter Days Ahead levels the flight. King of Kingsfield was clumsy on the near side. Stable Companions go to battle in the Grade 3, and it's Brighter Days Ahead who's beginning to forge clear again in the closing stages, and she puts her head down for a seasonal reappearance of success here. Brighter Days Ahead wins a double for Sam Ewing and Gordon Elliott. King of Kingsfield, Big Certain 2nd. Daddy Longlegs is 3rd, and they're clear from Miss Fury, and we lost Braga at the last. Horse and rider safely up.
Brighter Days Ahead is making this a real test. Under Jack Kennedy from State Man and Paul Town, and trying to close on the outside, and they're doing so now. Coming to the final flight, and State Man over the last just from Brighter Days Ahead in a battle with 200 yards to go. Brighter Days Ahead is rallying to the cause on the inside from State Man. Up towards the finish, and it's Brighter Days Ahead from State Man. Brighter Days Ahead historically is the first to beat State Man on home turf in the Unibet Morgiana Winterfog 3rd.
Strong leader, the red of Montmiral are the 2 now beginning to pull clear. Telangadan, who's fighting out 3rd place with Flight Depth. They have 1 flight to jump, and there's 2 together at the last. Red colours Montmiral, the noseband of Strong Leader. They're clear from Flight Deck in 3rd place. Strong Leader just getting the advantage now as they enter the final furlong. Only narrowly in front though. Montmiral in the red jacket is fighting back at him, but he's beginning to assert now. Strong Leader goes on by a length and a half, and as they race towards the line, it's Strong Leader and Sean Bone who win. Montmiral in 2nd. Langadan, it's close in the end.
Then Mystical Power, who's running flat down towards the 2nd from home. Quijada gets in tight and was out-jumped by Sergino, who could be galloping all over them. Lump Sum now rallies into 2nd, coming down towards the 9th and final flight. Sergino is at it. A beautiful jump by Sergino. He leads by 2.5, now 3 lengths over Lump Sum in 2nd. Quijada is in 3rd and been ridden out towards the line by Nico de Boinville. It is Sergino who maintains his perfect, unbeaten record. A record 9th win in the race for trainer Nicky Henderson. Sergino wins the fighting 5th. Lump Sum in 2nd, and Quijada was 3rd.
And Amsterdam on the outside joins the pair. Butler Secret has drifted back, and it's Amsterdam who's coming out of the front from Dodger Long and Carla Conti, the final flight, and it's Amsterdam over the last on all fours from on the outside Dodger Long, who's in a fight for the second with Carla Conti, but it's Amsterdam extending winning ways on Irish debut in the Winter Warm 4-year-old hurdle. That's number 3 for Paul Town and Willie Mullins. Carla Conti second, Dodger Long third. Beacon Edge, but Lossiemouth is slipstreaming on the outside. One flight left in the bar one, Hatton's Grace hurdle, and it's Tiapo who's come under strong driving. Lossiemouth looms on the outside, the final flight. In the air together, it's Lossiemouth who breezes past Tiapo, dual winner of the race. It is Lossiemouth easily extending winning ways on return in the Hatton's Grace. Has beaten Tiapo, Beacon Edge in third. Bull and Colonel Mustard with the finish to themselves, a long way clear of Beckett Rock, Rocky Mountain Blue, the final flight. Kitzbühel over from Colonel Mustard, who's failing to close the gap now, 150 yards to go, and it is Kitzbühel making all in the Members Club 2025 hurdle, 4-timer for Willie Mullins and a person hat-trick for Paul Town, and Colonel Mustard second, Rocky Mountain Blue in third.
A length and a half. On the outside, Crambo defending his title. Blue King Daru and Katera on the inside is keeping going. Together within 5th place, Hidden Valley Lake. The final flight for Beauport. Another big leap. Crambo is out after him. He's drawing almost alongside Beauport, being gathered in by Crambo and Hidden Valley Lake on the near side as they race up towards the line. Crambo's in front. Hidden Valley Lake lunging very, very late. Crambo and Hidden Valley Lake. Crambo held on, defends the long walk title from Hidden Valley Lake. Beauport was back in third, the Wall Park, and then
Conyers Hill, who's followed by Anyway and Enjoy the Dream at the final fence, and it's In the Pocket who jumps at 4 to 5 lengths in front of Fire and Glory as he races inside the wings of the bypass final fence. In the Pocket stretching further and further clear and racing well inside the final furlong. It's In the Pocket who's out clear and is going to get off the mark over fences after a year's absence. A double of Henry de Bromhead, Mark Walsh on board, and pretty much a common canter for In the Pocket, impressive winner of this beginner's chase. Fire and Glory is in second.
In favour of Firefox, who's beginning to try and quicken up now in front from Mossy Fen Park. No time to wait, trying to get on terms with Big Stage. One fence left to jump in the beginners, and out front it is Firefox to the last who leads from Mossy Fen Park in second. Back in third is Big Stage, and they're in front of No Time to Wait, but it is Firefox who is being pushed out towards the line, who's going to make an impressive chasing debut here. A treble for Sam Ewing and Gordon Elliott. Firefox wins, Mossy Fen Park, good performance in second, Big Stage 3, and they're followed in by No Time to Wait, Gringo de Brel, and One Night Standard.
Yeah, very good start to his...
And it is Ballyburn pressurising them now, coming towards the last. Ballyburn and Paul Townend over and clear from Di Capo, who made another mistake, has lost second to O'Cassin de Mott. It's plain sailing for Ballyburn, who makes a winning switch to fences for Paul Townend, and Willie Mullins look good. Second, O'Cassin de Mott. Third, Release the Beast.
4 race on now down towards the final fence, and it's Lo de Sud who now begins to pull on. Lo de Sud over the final fence clear, and now 6 lengths in front from Western Zephyr. Then came Look Away, followed by San Salvador, but Lo de Sud is cantering up the hill. He's going to win this very easily indeed. He's going to be 2 out of 2 over fences. Very impressive in the Arkle trial. Lo de Sud, the winner under Harry Skelton. Western Zephyr in second, Look Away third. Then came San Salvador clear from
ahead, trying to shrug off Slade Steel as they near the final fence. Better Days Ahead and Slade Steel. Better Days Ahead over from Slade Steel, who's failing to close. 150 yards to go, and driven out by Jack Kennedy. It's Better Days Ahead. Couldn't have done it any easier, really, on chasing Debo. Beating Slade Steel and Kinter Calanese whipped them in.
So it is Better Days Ahead who has taken the notable scalp of Slade Steel here.
Long distance novice chase, and Stellar Story is giving generously for Jack Kennedy from Search for Glory and Sam Ewing as they come to the line. Mistake by Search for Glory when needed. A good jump. The Stellar Story on the inside from Search for Glory out in front of Rainbow Trail. Stellar Story and Search for Glory. Stellar Story falls in from Search for Glory out in front. of Rainbow Trail, last of the three.
3-4 lengths ahead. Masaccio has taken second. Captain Tegan third. Johnny Who behind that. They've got one to jump. And it is the Jukebox Man with about a 5-length advantage. Another brilliant leap. Masaccio is closing though. They're coming now to the elbow and it's the Jukebox Man in front. Masaccio, the grey horse, is 3 lengths behind, but he is trying to reduce that deficit and is doing so. The Jukebox Man and Ben Jones continue to be in front and they will hold on. Second place, Masaccio. Johnny Who in third position. And back in fourth, Captain Teague.
Being shaken up and behind them is Empire Pass. Moves to the inside of her stable companion, followed by Staffordshire Knot and then Big Stage. And coming through on the far side is Empire Pass to take the long-time leader and stable companion O'Moore Park, followed by 203 and Staffordshire Knot. The final fence, Empire Pass over O'Moore Park, and 203 are both down. Inheriting second is Staffordshire Knot, but there's only going to be one winner here. Empire Pass and Paul Townend win authoritatively in the end from Staffordshire Knot and Big Stage in third.
Third is Ombre de Guerra, and then Master Breffney and Tara's Halls. Final fence then, Caldwell Potter, a little low over that, but safely to the other side, has got a couple of lengths in hand from Ombre de Guerra, who's battling out the second spot with Grand Albert. Master Breffney back in fourth. A look behind there from the champion jockey, Harry Cobden, on the leader. He'll see that he's in command on the classy Caldwell Potter, who makes a stylish start to his chasing career. Jumped well in the main. Caldwell Potter home in front.
She could be anything and relegated to be last of the quintet. Gorgeous Tom, it's Croke Park with challenges on either side. Farfox and Hartwood, they take the final fence, and it's still Croke Park fractionally. From on the inside, Farfox is trying to go by, followed then by Hartwood. Up towards the finish. Gorgeous Tom is coming home, finished strongly. What a finish! A thriller. Croke Park, Hartwood, Gorgeous Tom, Farfox on the rail, and she could be anything. Finished last of 5.
Well, only a small field, but what a finish it was. And Croke Park has...
Davey, then Kane Cadell. Handstands now goes away by 3 lengths on towards the 22nd and final fence. It is Handstands. He puts in a mighty jump there. Handstands in front by 3 lengths up the run into Working to Cartree. St. Davies rallying and then came Resplendent Grey. But it's Handstands ridden out in front. Will win the Betfair Each Novices Chase. It's Handstands the winner from Resplendent Grey and St. Davy. Then Working to Cartree's clear.
Some darling Waterford Whispers in good land, but now opening up a useful advantage is Atlantique over the last safely from Waterford Whispers. Good land, What's Up Darling, all failing to close. It's out clear. Atlantique makes quite a smooth transition to jumping fences. Waterford Whispers second, Good Land in third.
And now Loda Sood is shaken up by Skelton, but he is delivering the goods on the outside. He's gone to the front, Loda Sood. To in second place, Touch Me Not. They're clear from down memory lane. At the last, Loda Sood. He's a bit awkward, but he's overtied 2 lengths. To in second place, Touch Me Not, trying to rally on the flat. Down memory lane is back in third, but Loda Sood, driven clear, is going to complete doubles for Harry and Dan Skelton. He'll maintain his unbeaten record over fences, and he'll win the Betfair Heavy of the 8th Novices Steeplechase. Loda Sood worked really hard, he wins it. Second place, Touch Me Not. Third, down memory lane.
1 fence left to jump, and it's only by night coming there on a tight rein. Strikes the front and between the last 2. From Nada, Kilberry Saint, a gap then of a couple of legs. Carried de Blaise, Low Verone, and at the final fence, only by night over. From Nada in second, only by night is easily winning this. It's only by night, and Sean Flanagan stepping up again over fences and the Grade 2 mares novice. Second is Nada. Third is Carrier de Blaise. Zenta pulled up. It's Dancing City extending the advantage to over 2 legs. From Mossyfen Park, Shannon Royale digs in the final fence. Dancing City over from Mossyfen Park, Shannon Royale, and then comes Olympic Man, and on the run in, it is Dancing City from Shannon Royale, who's having a go late on, but Dancing City will see it out by 1.5 lengths to Shannon Royale. Third, Mossyfen Park, and fourth was Olympic Man. A pretty good start to life over fences for Dancing City.
from Caldwell Potter and Springwell Bay. Between the final two fences, de Boinville shakes up Django Bay, spies the final fence, takes it quickly, lands 2 lengths ahead. Caldwell Potter was down in his nose, that's done for him. Springwell Bay is staying on determinedly, but Django Bay is running on powerfully all the way to the line, and this Grade 1 winning hurdler could be a class act over fences. He makes a winning chasing debut. Cesar Springwell Bay, Caldwell Potter.
Couple of legs to Tullyhill and the Nation Master and Western Fold. Final fence, it's Mashborough over. Jumped it better than Tullyhill, and down is Western Fold, and on the run in, it is Mashborough. Mashborough is pulling clear from Tullyhill and Asian Master as Mashborough wins his first venture over fences. Impresses to boot from Tullyhill and Asian Master. 1, 2, 3 for Woody Mullins.
Very impressive chasing debut by Mashborough, and only his first start of the season. First, of course, since winning the Triumph Hurdle.
Challenged by Slade Steele, gone on from in 3rd place. On the far side is Blizzard of Oz, the final fence, and Slade Steele joins issue with Lecky Watson. In 3rd place is Blizzard of Oz as they climb the hill, 200 yards to go. Lecky Watson is not making it easy for Slade Steele over on the far side. In 3rd place is Blizzard of Oz, less than 150 yards to go, and Lecky Watson is being lifted home here by Paul Townend to see off Slade Steele and Blizzard of Oz.
As they race now towards the final flight, and Romeo Coolio, the field, are well strung out, and they're well strung out because Romeo Coolio has spread eagled them since he hit the front at the top of the hill, and one of last season's leading bumper horses makes a very impressive start over hurdles. It's a winner for Sam Ewing and Gordon Elliott. As
it's Salvador Mundi heading in between the final 2 flights. He set off, and Paul Townend set his intentions clear from the drop of the flag, immediately went into a swift advantage, and it's an advantage that has only grown over the course of the 2-mile contest. And this Tipperary Town maiden hurdle is going to go to Salvador Mundi for Paul Townend, and Willie Mullins hacks up, having finished 6th in the Triumph Hurdle. So Salvador
down towards the last flight of hurdles. This trio virtually in line. The red jacket of Regent Stroll coming through on the right again to go on by 2 lengths and goes away from Good and Clever in 2nd. Don't Wind Me Up is behind this in 3rd. These are clear from Peacenik in 4th place. Pretty bad air at the 2nd last, but it's going to be a victory. Regent Stroll and Harry Cobden head up towards the winning line and wins comfortably. 2nd place will go to Good and Clever. Behind those, Don't Wind Me Up in 3rd, then Peacenik and Moncat Play.
Nimble Cool Dreamers drop back, coming to the final flight. Will he do well by less than a length to Messerschmitt in a bit of a jam, but now finding a way through is Naturally Nimble, and then Cool Dreamer the final flight. Will he do well over from Naturally Nimble, who's coming with a good run on the outside and is going to beat the favourite. It's Naturally Nimble and Richie Deegan turning over Willie Do Well and the juvenile Messerschmitt in 3rd.
Well, Willie Do Well has been turned over. It all looked to be going according to plan when he moved to the front after 2 out, but Naturally Nimble has proved to be the fly in the ointment here.
Not out of it on the inside. 1 flight left, and it's still Gaucher with the upper hand from Romeo Coolio, and Tones Evader is picking up, followed by Pluntier. The final flight, 3 in the air together, and it's Tones Evader on the outside who's come to lead in the dying embers of the Royal Bond, and it's Tones Evader and Danny Mullins who law. Romeo Coolio and Sea of Sands from last took 3rd.
Tones Evader then, who was nibbled at in the market, has swept through late in the day to land the Grade 2 Bar 1 Racing Royal Bond Novice Hurdle in the hands of Danny Mullins. Big win here for the Temple Bloods.
Out was Ballytechno along with Admiral Stewart. Here comes the final flight of hurdles for Bill Joyce. Bill Joyce by 3 lengths. He jumped it well. Quebecois is trying hard in 2nd. They've got away from Pony Soprano. It is Bill Joyce ridden out in front. He led by 3 lengths in the run towards the line. And Bill Joyce will win the Betfair Winter Novices Hurdle. Bill Joyce the winner. Quebecois home in 2nd. And Pony Soprano last of 3 to finish.
Enabler in front with one flight to jump from work ahead. Jasmine DeVoe nudged along third. After a gap then to Jurmask. Mr. Rango went to Attaboy Archie and Come Walk With Me. It's the Enabler from Jasmine DeVoe coming to challenge on the outside. Gone away from work ahead, and Jasmine DeVoe will lead at the final flight. Jasmine DeVoe up and over from the Enabler, gone clear from work ahead, and then Jurmask. The Enabler is battling on the inside of Jasmine DeVoe, who has it now. Jasmine DeVoe, the champion bumper winner, will make a winning start over flights from the Enabler. Work ahead third. Jurmask fourth. Clay has now been got after to close on the long-time leader, then Mozzie's sister, as they come towards the final flight, and it's Flood in the Park still holding the aces. Over the last goes Flood in the Park from the yellow clay. Up the hill they come, 200 yards to go. Flood in the Park from the yellow clay, who's trying desperately hard on the outside, is running out of time. Flood in the Park, the yellow clay, the near side, the yellow clay has lined it at the finish of the Toten Novice hurdle. It is the yellow clay in a sweat from Flood in the Park and Mozzie's sister. 3 lengths from Just For Love and Pray Tell on the outside. Over the second last, Manila 6-0 from Just For Love and Pray Tell. These three gone away from the remaining pair. Coming towards the final flight, Paul Townend's 5. Manila 6-0 with quickening up. Pray Tell on the outside. Pray Tell over the last from Manila 6-0, and Pray Tell is leading at the most important time of the race. The Singleton Super Value Stairs Novice Hurdle goes to Pray Tell. Big win for the stable of Desmond Kennedy, ridden by John Shinnick. Minute 6 led everywhere by the line. In third was Just For Love. Gives way on the rail. It's buying a gap is Hey Sunshine. And then Disco Dancer coming to the final flight. And Hey Sunshine has shot through on the rail to take Cottesloe Sunshine. Therese over the last. It's Hey Sunshine the leader, and is now drawing on from Therese and Cottesloe Sunshine. Then away from the fourth Disco Dancer. It's Hey Sunshine stretching out. Wins over flights for Paul Townend and Willie Mullins. Therese second, Cottesloe Sunshine in third.
Here of Hello Jack back in third, and then Kilgame and Van Diemen down to the final flight in the Malamaiden hurl. Callistoir edging on by a length, jumps it well, goes on from Dream Diamond second, a long way clear of Hello Jack with less than 100 yards to race. Callistoir will win the opener for Willie Mullins. JP McManus and Mark Walsh. Dream Diamond second. In third spot, Hello Jack ahead of Van Diemen and Kilgame.